Hey, today I'm super excited. Today I'm going to Manchester. So, this is a day trip to Manchester from Sheffield. So, I went to Sheffield City Centre and get off the bus and walk through the Sheffield Hallam University. It is one of the two universities in Sheffield. So, this path leads to Sheffield rail station. When we look outside, it looks an old building, but it's not like that. And our train is from platform number 7, so it is to Manchester Piccadilly. So Manchester Piccadilly is the main station in Manchester, and our train is going through Peak District National Park. There are a lot of rail stations in Peak District National Park, so visitors can get off any of these and explore National Park. And finally we reached Manchester Piccadilly. We came on the Northern Rail. There are a lot of another rail companies. This is another one, Cross Country, and this is another one, Avanti West Coast. This is the inside view of Piccadilly station. And we just came out and walked through the streets and headed to Piccadilly Garden. So this is Piccadilly Garden. Formerly it was an infirmary, and now it acts as a meeting point of all buses and trams. So this is one of the statues in that square. So this is Queen Victoria. I have seen many Christmas shops there, but all are about to moving because Christmas was 2 days ago. Suddenly I noticed something different in the park. Some of the birds are going to a particular spot. I followed them and I have seen a lady is giving food to them. It was beautiful. I spent some time there. After enjoying the beautiful moments, I started to walk to explore other part of the city. Most of the streets are becoming busy. I don't think all of them are visitors. Some of the Christmas stores are still open. I have seen some trams passing by. I reached in front of a big old building. So it named Corn Exchange. So the building comprises of restaurants and bars. So it's a perfect place for having food. Definitely I should say this place decorated amazingly. So all the shops are about to open. Anyway, I walk to the next destination. So it is National Football Museum. So we need a ticket to enter. So we booked it online, so it cost £14. When we book on the place, it cost £16, £2 extra. The museum shows a lot of things about football, especially football clubs. We can see a lot of all magazines, football stadium tickets, trophies and stories related to jersey and games, and it also allow us to play penalty shootout. And we just get off from the place and went to another attraction of the city, Manchester Cathedral. So this is an old building, and this building was built in 19th century, probably at the end of 19th century. Apart from all other cathedrals in UK, this cathedral doesn't need any ticket to enter. So we entered through the main entrance. So I entered to the church, and a lot of visitors are there. Inside the church there is a chapel. We can go up to the altar and the view is spectacular. And we just came out of the church and look at the other side of the city. All the buildings are brand new, so you can compare the difference of these two kinds of buildings. And we walked through the streets. Most of the buildings are very old but beautiful. On the way, I seen many trams passing by, so it is be very careful to watch always, because the city is connected by tram lines. So this is city town hall. Actually, this is now under restoration and this is closed from 2018, and probably it will open on 2026. Most of the buildings nearby the town hall are very old but super beautiful. I walked across the streets and headed to another destination. It's Science Museum. Actually, it's a science industry museum. So this is a place where they showed the development of science and technology. In this place, the area of Stephen Hawking, the renowned scientist, attracted me. There we can see Stephen Hawking's wheelchair and the equipment that he used for his living, and some documentaries. Now I want to go to the Quayside, so we need to take a tram. So this is the tram map of Manchester City. So these colored lines are tram lines. So the city is connected through the tram lines. And we reached Quayside. So it's like an island. Actually, it's in the banks of a canal. So the canal leads to Irish Sea, but it is too far from here. So it's like an island of 3 islands, and all 3 islands are connected by 3 bridges. So I entered to one bridge and watched Quayside. Actually, Quayside is a mall. More than 80 outlets are there. This place is constructed in a nice manner. I walked in front of Quayside and walked on the bridge nearby. So when I get on the bridge, I can see both the sides. So one side I can see the Media City, and the other side Imperial War Museum. And this is the Media City, and there you can see the buildings of BBC. This Media City is situated in 200 acres of place. And this is the bridge where we watched the Media City and Imperial War Museum. Then I entered into the Imperial War Museum. There are a lot of things in the museum. Soon after getting into the museum, the lights turned off and they started to show a film on the walls. In one of the walls, I have seen a documentary is moving related to Indian independence movement. And this war museum is aimed to give awareness to the world about the impacts of war on people and society. After the exhibition, I walked on the banks of the canal and headed to Manchester United home ground. This is known as Old Trafford. Then I rushed to Manchester Piccadilly to catch my train to home.